talk to you today about goals. Goals we plan, we have these great intentions for, but when something goes wrong or we get doubtful or just something happens in life, then we seem to go out of our way and not put that goal aside, and then it sets us back for months and maybe even years. And so what we're going to talk about today is life mapping and how to make yourself a life map. And I'm going to show you how to kind of draw out your life map and put it somewhere where you can see it anytime that you feel like that you're off your goals or you need to just get back on track, period. So why do a life map? Well, when you're in a car, you're traveling, you get lost, we now have a GPS. So we can take the GPS out, put in our destination, see where we went wrong, and get back on track. The GPS will guide us back and get us back to where we need to go. Well, with goals, we plan our goals. We put what we want to do, when we want to have it by, but we do not plan for things that can come up, things that can mess our goals up or deter us off that path. And so what a life map does is it gets us from one place to another, and we also figure out what can go wrong so we can think about it and plan it out now so we know what will happen and how to get us back to our path when those things happen. And most of the time when things go wrong and we're trying to think of a solution out, it is so hard because we're in that we're in that moment and our mind is not thinking and we're like, oh my gosh, how do I get out of here? So our mind's in panic mode. But if you have a life map, we're going to plan out those things that could happen, and then we're going to plan out what we can do to get us back on path. Now, a lot of times you can think so much better on how to problem solve before a problem even happens. And it's because, again, our mind is not on panic mode, so we can think of all these creative solutions. So let's get to the map. So this is a sample of a life map. So we're going to pretend like you're here. You say you're a teacher right now, but you want to make it here. You want to become a successful business owner. One thing when I was making this sample that I didn't realize that I did is it looks like it's going downhill. So when you make your life map, make it to when you're at where you're at is down here, and then your map is going forward. So it looks like you are moving up and not downward. So, but again, this is a sample of a life map. So you're here and you're wanting to go here. Now this is your path. And these are the things that can get in the way to get you off your path and deter you. So if you're a teacher and you want to become a business owner, these are the things that could get in the way. The time, when do you have the time to put together a business? Doubt, it can be almost a deterrent on anything, no matter what your goal is. Support. Do you have support and where to get it? Finances. Money is usually always another one. There's a backtrack. I didn't have the money to do it now, or just anything. Education. Maybe there's something that you don't know or you haven't learned to do to get to where you need to be right here. So when you're thinking of your goal, you're going to put your goal here, and then you're going to think of as many things as possible that could go wrong or that can stop you or that can slow you down, and this is where you're getting off. So this is everything that's going to lead you off your path. And again, remember, this is a sample, so I didn't put too much, examples, because I don't want you to use this for yours. I mean, you can use doubt and everything, but I don't want you just to solely use these. I want you to come up with your own personality, what you know in yourself that could get you off path. And then you're going to decide right now, if I have doubt, how do I get out of that doubt so I can get back on path? My examples are meditation, a vision board. Other things could be maybe you have a friend that supports you or that motivates you a lot. Maybe you can go down to that place that motivates you to keep on going. So whatever it is that can get you out of your doubt, and remember, you don't want to wait till you have doubt to figure out how to get out of it. You want to do it now. So figure it out. What can get you out of that? And at least do maybe, well, actually, no, I'm not going to say a number of how many to do. Just think of as much things as you can. So when you are ready to take on your goal and something comes up, you're not like, oh, what do I do? So you're going to put what can make you get out that doubt, put it on here, and then draw a line so it shows that once you do it, you should be able to go back to your path. You should have as many solutions as possible, just in case maybe the meditation you did it and it didn't work. You still have doubt. So have a lot of options so you can try different ones to get you back on that path. So that is pretty much it. You don't have to be a great drawer. This is a simple one, but if you want to, you can do pictures and anything that's going to motivate you. So this is in like complements your vision board. So vision board, you see what you want, but this one is going to show you where you want to go and then what can stop you. For these, I would only suggest doing one thing because different things can get you off paths depending on what your goal is. So if you have like 5 different goals you want to accomplish, make sure you put them on different maps. And then once you're going for those goals, because maybe you want to be a teacher, or you're a teacher and you want to be a business owner and you're going fine on that path, but maybe your bank account is only at $5,000 and you want to grow it to $10,000. And so that's a whole separate goal. So you want to have a life map for that one. So in case you go off of that one, you know what to do. And I would suggest doing this because it really helps, so you can go back to it. And again, we've all been there to when we've had goals and then it's been years going by and we're like, oh yeah, I forgot that's a goal. And so that's that. It's so easy. This will take you maybe about, anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour to do, because you do want to think of good solutions right now to put down in case you do go off your path. This was a sample. I don't know if I said in my other videos, but I don't always put out what my goals are until I have accomplished them. And it's for 2 reasons. First, I don't like putting it out there and there's people that can put out negative energy towards your stuff, even though I do feel like nobody can create or destroy for you, but I just don't want any negative energy towards my own goal. And the second reason is there's a scientific thing that it says when you tell people your goals, and the more people you tell about your goals, in your mind, you feel like you've kind of already created it, and it kind of slows down your motivation. And I want you to think about that. Have you ever told a lot of people, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and by the time a couple of days later, your motivation for doing it just kind of like, and it vanishes? That's the reason. Now, if you have like a husband, wife, or somebody close to you that you want to share with, I would do that, but I wouldn't share everything with everybody. You want to just keep that motivation going and show by your actions. So this has been another advice for you making your goals and keeping them. Happy manifesting, and I'll see you on the next video.